is, could someone create a massive underground base without anybody knowing about it?
They do have the technology. This is a 1972 patent from DARPA.
The United States patent, September 26, 1972, method and apparatus for tunneling by melting. Melting. So they're using heat to actually tunnel.
They're using heat to tunnel through and melt rock. In a normal tunneling device, you would have a lot of rubble coming out the back.
Yeah.
And you would need tons of trucks and things like that to haul all this rubble out.
Of course, yeah.
But with the thermonuclear tunneling device, you don't need that. It's very clean. It doesn't create a lot of waste and rubble.
It sounds science fiction to me. I mean, this is sci-fi stuff.
So each mile of the tunnel, 20 feet in diameter, creates enough rubble to fill 18 Olympic-sized swimming pools. But according to this patent, which was purchased by the U.S. government, huge tunnels can be dug deep underground with zero debris. Here's how it works. The nuclear reactor inside heats the drill tip to over 2,000 degrees Fahrenheit. 6 hydraulic cylinders with 18 million pounds of thrust push the drill through the earth, turning all the rock into glass that lines the walls of the tunnel. This is absolutely mind-boggling, if it actually exists.
What you're suggesting, thanks to this technology, is that if there's a vastness to this that we're not aware of, not to mention the depth, and that it's totally secret because there was no evidence of this being done.
That's right. It's a vast network that runs throughout the entire U.S., from the East Coast all the way to California.
What would be the purpose of this?
You have a network of underground bases, and then there are tunnels that are connecting them, starting in Washington, D.C.
No kidding.
Yeah. Even if Washington, D.C. is a radioactive wasteland, these guys can still be in charge and in touch with various parts of the military from these underground bases.
I mean, I still don't know if it truly works, but here it is in a United States patent. It's crazy.
In theory, this drill could create a massive network of subterranean tunnels and bases in total secrecy. But that's in theory. Could it actually work? I've reached out to the smartest man I know, world-renowned geologist Eric Drummond.
We got it all going on here.
Yeah, we got a rock here, brought in from the field, we got a drill here, and do some drilling.
I sent Eric the nuclear drill patent, and he designed an experiment to see if it could possibly work.
So we're going to compare basically old drilling versus new drilling.
Yes.
All right, let's get down to it.
First, we'll replicate traditional hard rock drilling, like the kind we saw back at Three Rivers, using an extremely scaled-down drill bit and a scaled-down chunk of rock.
I got a Charlie horse. There we go.
Nice.
We made a tunnel and we made a mess.
Yes, we did.
If this was a mountainside and this was a big tunnel, I mean, this is just piles and piles of stuff. If you're going to try to be sneaky about it, if you're just sort of doing it under the radar, this is not the way to go.
Right.
Now we'll try to do a scaled-down version of the nuclear drill that leaves no rubble behind.
So what do we have here? What is that?
It's a plasma torch.
We'll fire up the plasma torch to around 2,200 degrees Fahrenheit, the temperature of the patented nuclear drill bit. I want to see if that technology can create a tunnel that leaves no evidence.
That was almost too easy. That's amazing. I mean, it went right through that rock, and I don't see any kind of debris around it. Look how clear that is.
Yeah, look at
That's
that.
the glass.
What impressed me was Andrea went through this in mere seconds.
Exactly.
Like that. It took us, I don't know, 20 minutes to do with a conventional drill.
So there you go. I mean, that sells it pretty well to me. You can scale this up very easily, in my mind anyway, that this could create massive tunnel systems in a fraction of time with no debris. I mean, out of sight, out of mind. You could be doing this all over the place. As long as that technology exists. I mean, that's the leap. Assuming that a nuclear drill has been developed, then we've got our answer. And that basically proves it right there.
Yeah.